Jay-Z Freestyle got the hip-hop community in an uproar, and Dame Dash and Oschino instantly responded back. And the first thing they got on was Jay-Z and that afro, because they making it seem like he really Steve Harvey under the fro.
And this is another thing about Jay that I still wonder about, being that he wants to be funny. Jay's breath always used to stink. And you know why? Because for some reason, don't you hate when got bad breath and chew Big Red? It's just cinnamon doodle. Nobody wants to smell that. I hope he's not still chewing Big Red with bad breath on that mic, because that mic must have been stinking. And then he dressed up like a mic. This is not the version, Jay, please. Make Jay great again. That's the new slogan. Make him great again. I don't want to see this happen. Yo, you gotta admit, when you saw the hair, you was laughing, bro. You knew this was gonna be funny. But who told him? Wait, hold on. But hold on. Who you think told? I want to know who told him to do that, and like how they put the wig on. How do you think they did that? Like, don't you think they would have videotaped him cutting it off and a bit on the vid? It's no more Dookie. What do you call him? Dookie Wick J. That name is Dookie Wick. Boss.
Jay-Z. The camel. I mean the goat. Not the camel, the goat. First of all, let me ask you, before we even get into this, let me ask you all a question. I recall Jay-Z having dreadlocks, right? On that show, he had an afro. I did not know dreadlocks could turn into a full-blown afro. Were you that rich you could make your dreadlocks turn into an afro? He's filthy. Good Lord. I think he was Bone Thugs and Harmony. I think he was Lazy Bones. I think he was about to talk about he misses Uncle Charles. I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. I said, Hov, that's Hovey, baby. You was 69,000. So let me find out your dreadlocks was weave. Hov, if your dreadlocks was weave, bro, listen, you got bigger fish to fry. You don't need to be talking about no dang teeth and all. If you got weave in your hair, bro, if you got weave dreadlocks, shame on you. Shame on you.
Make sure y'all hit that like button so we can get back in that algorithm. I need a quick 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, I need 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, I need 1,000 likes. Hit that hype. Roll to 40,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can be updated every time I drop. But Dame Dash did an interview on the Art of Dialogue responding to Jay-Z talking about his teeth. And he said he would have never signed this Afro version of Jay-Z and told him to cut the fro and get a Caesar because he out here looking terrible.
I would prefer the version of Jay that would have said something more clever. And that's not the version of Jay that I would have ever signed. And I felt bad because I was like, it must be embarrassing for him to now have to be on that stage, not the same version of himself, and still have to work at that age because he has to. So that was the brother in me, like, damn, I know that because I know him, that when we were younger, when he was this age, he hated talking to people and doing he was retiring since Reasonable Doubt. For him to have to come outside 20 years later, I just felt kind of like embarrassed for him a little bit because we all know him. And then I couldn't even hear the lyrics because the hairstyle was crazy. And I was like, why would they let him come outside like that? Like, I'm gonna, because to me it's like, it's funny, and there should be jokes for that hairstyle. And if like everyone around him that loves him didn't laugh and be like, yo, what are you doing? And I'm like, why would he do that? Like, we want to see, and I'm gonna tell, because I still care about JJ. When you do Yankee Stadium, I need you to get a Caesar. I need you to put the Yankee hat on and do the thing to the side. That's what we want to see. We want to see chuckers. We want to see some jewelry. We don't want to see this version of you. I know I don't. That version of The Rock was painful and hard to look at. Pause. So almost like we don't have direct conversation, but I do feel like if I'm not around, he's not relevant. I feel like that's the reason why they have to bring my name up all the time. I thought that rap was it was bad. It was terrible. Even the way he projects, because again, I'm critiquing him from where he was and where he is. And then I'm like, like, why are you trying to make people look like at the outline of you and not directly at you? Why do they keep putting you in these funny hairstyles? And who is it? What version of this would have sold if Jay would have came out in that stupid style with them dull clothes, with nothing shiny in in 2096 when we were coming out, would that have been the one that you would have been a fan of? And then he's getting at Drake. And I don't think Drake can beat Kendrick, but I know Drake can beat Jay.
In my opinion, Dame Dash and Jay-Z will never bury the hatchet. And it's sad because I grew up on that Rockefeller estate property. But with that freestyle, Jay-Z ruffled a bunch of feathers, and he got at Oschino for his stutter. But when Oschino responded, he responded with a bunch of crazy allegations. He even leaked a part of a phone call he had with Freeway, where he called out Jay-Z for having fake love for him.
And I gotta check you, Hov. You're not exempt from this, okay? You stuttering, you a chatty patty. I would rather be a stuttering chatty patty than a man who spends millions of dollars not to take a DNA test for my son. Good Lord. Preach, Oschino, preach. I will. I ain't done. Yo, we know you have money, you watches and all. Okay, but you got this narrative that people blame you for whatever they're going in their life and all that. Nobody blames you for anything. All they said was stop taking music and stuff like that and not paying people properly. If you give Sparks 5% of that Just Want to Love You song, he's making millions of dollars. But you don't want to see anybody with anything. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fair thing. I was there when you stole the song. I don't care what Guru lying. The people lie for you, bro. If you got, let me tell you something. When you got $1 billion, you still want to be in Philly on the stage, that means you're attention. You're attention seeker. You want all the attention. He mad Drake popping. Drake, young, handsome, you took his spot. He want the attention. He not even the top artist in his house. You're talking about Dame Dash lost his teeth. People fall off. It's okay. And everybody that talk about Dame broke or whoever broke, they probably broke too. Everybody been broke before. Maybe not you because you steal everything. You hoard all the money like this. What you do? You should have $1 billion. You stole everybody's songs. Ain't pay nobody. Benny Siegel, you could jump around on stage with him and all that, right? Did he invite you to the brunch? He left you on prison beans. Then he left you on a food truck. This boy can say he could say blah, it changed your life. He's gonna get on a plane somewhere and fly back to wherever he came from. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be back on that hot food truck moving fajitas. At least with me, I'm gonna make more money talking about this than I would have made if I was at the show with him myself. I'm a North Philly bona fide hustler. I'm gonna find a way. So when I see these guys like me, listen, let me tell you something, bro. Me getting signed by you and all that changed my life. I appreciate everything. You'll never hear me say, oh, this, that. All I said was, bro, you could have looked out for people for songs that you took and ideas you took. That's it. You sit around like somebody begging you, bro. This is the thing, bro. I got away from you. So you can't say I never asked you for nothing. I got Freeway on the phone talking about some. Jay-Z said he loved you too when I was with him. What? That was true. That was true. When my son died, you said. Somebody called me when my son died. I called you. You still got love for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm going to play the Freeway saying that Jay-Z said I love him. I said, yo, Jay-Z don't. I said, Jay-Z don't love me. He didn't call me when my son died. I said, did he call you? No, he didn't call me. Freeway, he didn't call you when your son died, but you think he love you? Come on, bro. He don't love nobody, bro. He don't even love Jazzo, who he named after. Man, you know he don't like Bleak. Bleak just a... So you can talk cool stuff to people that's fans of you. They fans of you, so they only gonna see everything good about you. I see through it. When a person say they don't want to go to their own family functions because one of their cousins might ask them for 48.
Not cousins in your grandma's living room saying, yo, man, I got this play. You just give me 4,800, I could make you 2 million. You like, it don't work like that, fam. And you got to explain to him like.
When they got billions of dollars, that says everything I need to know. Because first of all, my family wouldn't even have to ask me for nothing. I got billions of dollars. You know what I mean? And I'm not counting nobody's pockets because I get my own money. But Hov, you should be very, very proud of me. Come from the penitentiary, don't ask nobody for $1 and get right to it. Bro, you don't think me talking on this phone is better than me running up in something like I used to be doing when I was young? But see, when you, only thing you say about somebody is they stutter, they chatty patty and all that, right? I'm a chatty patty because I was a gangster first. Like, so I could be a chatty patty. Nobody gonna do nothing. So when you say chatty patty, you and Bleak was out here putting in work. You bang somebody up over a girl. You know what I'm saying? And Bleak ain't never been to the key price. If you if Bleak gets fingerprinted, he gonna faint. Huh? Do rag fall off and everything. He ain't, so I was looking at these guys like, okay, you got money, okay, you got money, we know. I got $5 million watch. My daughter living in the slums. So I think is that you can talk about me. I don't care, bro. I see how I see you. I mean, I've been standing on this for years. I mean, obviously old. I've been standing on this for years, more than 20 years. You know what I'm saying this ain't nothing new. Like, oh, you a hater? No, I'm not a hater. I'm just a man.
I rock with Oschino, not too much of his music, but he seemed like a thorough dude. But in that freestyle, Jay-Z got at Oschino, Dame Dash, Nicki Minaj, and Drake. And Wack 100 gave his opinion on the freestyle. And he said Drake can't do nothing with Jay-Z. And Drake looked up to Jay-Z and gave his opinion on a Jay-Z and Drake beef.
Wack, what up, bro?
He is battle tested for sure.
Wack, you heard that freestyle Jay-Z shot at Drake Wack? Right.
I'm trying to tell you, yo, Wack. J1 said the same thing. Stop, bro.
So
Y'all
so
gotta
my thing
stop
is
this
my thing
shit,
is do
bro.
y'all niggas
Heck,
Huh.
who you got? Drake or Jay winning the battle?
Wack going with Jay.
Jay,
See?
Dom
I,
President
I,
wanted
hey, hold
Dom
on,
President,
Wack.
you supposed to send if you simply that in your
Hey,
Yo,
so
bio
Wack.
and
Wack,
your
Wack,
Wack
profile.
said his money
What
ain't
they
hold
gonna
on,
talking,
Jay
man.
Wan, hold on, Jay Wan.
ask Cool and Dre what they gonna say?
So, oh, but
Oh, say it again.
you know how
What he
popularity
say?
votes.
Say it again,
God
Wack.
damn.
hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
So, okay, come on, Jay One. God damn. I get it. Bruh, no, but I understand that, but you gotta stand on one, bro. You got Aiden Ross, who are streamers who gonna choose Drake's side, bro. You know how this gonna go, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mikey.
I get what you saying. I get what you saying, bro. I get what you saying, my dog. I get what you're saying, my dog. He don't because
They've been subpoenaing that.
he don't have to, right? But at the end of the day, you know the culture is shifting, bro. The era is changing, bro. Like even like in the moment, even in the moment. Go ahead. What you mean? Wack. You honestly think this nigga in the new era of this? You honestly think that? Man, I ain't gonna lie. But in the past, gang. Okay. 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 But in this moment, he just buried Drake, bro.
Wack,
I ain't gonna lie,
hey,
Wack.
Wack, Wack, you think Jay could do what Kanye just did today in Turkey?
No, no.
150,000 plus people in the
You can't.
stadium. It ain't a lot of people that can do what Kanye did, but I do want to. I am glad. I am glad.
No, well then Wack had went out for it, man. Let me ask you again what I said. Do you think Jay could do what Kanye just did in Turkey? He broke the single
118,000
record
in the
for
stadium.
attendance. The stadium.
Yeah. And Drake gonna do the same.
Hey, Wack. I'm
So it's
glad you
like,
here.
why
Hey,
we even
Wack. I'm glad you
comparing
here. Let me
Drake to
ask you
Jay, bro?
something.
Like y'all know these niggas got.
Let me ask you a question, Wack.
Man, we ain't we, but hip hop is pop
Just
culture
ask your
now,
question,
man.
bro.
No matter how much you don't, y'all want to make hip hop. Man,
Y'all ain't getting Wack up in
Hey,
here.
look, Wack, I respect what you're saying. Hey, listen, listen, Wack. I'm not saying you wrong, bro. I respect what you're saying. Two things can be right at the same time. I respect what you're saying.
Right.
No, that ain't the same. Hell no. Ross is not on that level. Ross ain't even on J level. So that's not the same. They're not the same level. But what I'm saying, yes,
Delusional.
yes,
Delusional.
Yo, Wack, he broke his record,
Delusion.
bro.
Delusional, bro.
Drake
See,
broke
and y'all.
Jay Z record. Wack, come on.
bro, he, man,
Oh my
Drake
God.
do the same on, bro.
Hold on. Let me ask a question real quick. Let me ask you. Hey, hey,
Why you
Wack.
hold on? Why you say that?
Hold
Break
on,
that
Dom.
down.
Hey, yo, Wack, I gotta ask you this real quick, Wack. I've been meaning to ask you this. Because when the Drake and Kendrick popped off, Wack, I thought it sounded like you was riding with Drake, Wack. And then now, I think GNX was a good album, though, bro. Like, keep it a bean.
But see, Wack from the West Coast, so he liked that West Coast sound. Like, you know what I mean?
But even if you're not from the West Coast, it's a good album, bro.
But but Wack, they say them bots was helping them, bro.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go with that bot shit again.
It ain't an artist that don't use them. Everybody use Paul. That's a fact. So what? Hey, look, what you think about
So
Drake
all
album?
artists had a bot push. So when the game sold all them records with G Unit, like that first album, the documentary, it was some bots. Oh, it wasn't bots then. Okay.
Hell no,
Yeah, there
nigga,
were
wasn't no
pure
streaming.
sales.
Yeah.
When did
Wasn't
the
no
bots come in
streaming
play?
going on.
It
Wasn't no
wasn't no
stream back
streaming.
then. Wasn't no,
So what that year was that, like
Yeah, that was
2012 or some
2000,
That
shit?
was
that was like
2005.
14, 15.
2008, 6.
Come out when the
It was still CDs and yeah,
It's definitely
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's because of like
Pirate Bay.
goddamn
And you got credit for what
Pirate
you shipped too.
Pirate Bay
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Napster.
Right, right. Because they got tired of speaking early.
Hey, Wack, what happened to that 250
Nah,
number
they got
though?
tired of you had LimeWire shit like that. Yeah, yeah,
Right, right. Right.
yeah. They had too much piracy going on.
Yeah, what? Right, right. Because I heard a lot of getting leaked because they when they would
Yeah,
press up a CD, had a
It was
CD early.
LimeWire, Napster, Bashare, all that
yeah.
shit.
Pirate Bay. They had everything for
Hey,
piracy,
Wack, what
bro.
happened to that 250 number? You said that he was only gonna do like 250. It's Iceman.
No
Huh?
Nah, he
hell,
did
He
more.
about
Iceman
to
ain't
do
do
he
it.
about to
More than
do
two fifty.
250 the second week.
He did more than 250.
We go.
But them other albums
No,
went
but
to bid though.
he did four by itself already.
Hey, he really put
Man,
y'all.
come on, man. Y'all tricky
He
math.
put
What's
y'all at
that?
the
That's
crib for
VA
real.
math. That's VA math. Whack, come on, man.
He told y'all he's gonna put
Man,
y'all
that
in the
nigga
bag,
was
and then
man, that
didn't do
nigga
it.
was the goat,
But
man.
them other two albums was surprise drops. Niggas didn't know they was coming out till an hour before.
Yeah, but what
But
are you
but
doing week
y'all
two though?
y'all said Mission Impossible.
No, Wack. What are you doing
We
week
didn't
two
count
though?
them. Talking about only Iceman. That's the only album I'm talking about. Iceman. But the other two was they just came an hour before, right? We didn't know an hour before. Oh, they all dropped at the same time. No, no, no. What I'm saying is
No,
he
he
announced them an
announced
hour
them.
before.
He announced it an hour before.
So what we gotta say about the two something that Iceman about to do the second week? He dropped so many. Oh, you ain't been in the room
Oh,
long
he
enough.
he doing Iceman doing 250.
But yeah, that's always happened to every artist though. But how you?
Like, do you think Jay is gonna drop something? That's what I'm saying. I'm not convinced Jay's doing an album. I'm not convinced Jay's
Man,
gonna
I
do an
don't think
album,
he
bro.
need to anymore. He passed that.
Do we really want to hear a 40-year old and a 60-year-old in a rap battle?
Now do we really? Now do we really want to hear
Bro,
that?
them niggas need to go get their prostate check and a colonoscopy.
Hey, if you want to hear it, tell your boy to start shooting at the thong,
Come
man.
on, man. We know Drake done been in so many battles. We know he ain't no punk. We know he'll get in the ring. We don't care no more, man. He's suing Universal. He not suing the rapper. He's suing the machine. They said Kendrick called on people first when he contacted the Tupac estate to get that
Cap,
song took down.
cap. I seen so many of y'all niggas repeat.
That's what it. I mean, we get all the
Bullshit.
other
Some
information from
bullshit.
the internet. That's what they had on the internet. That's what the internet was looking for. They been talking about that. I didn't say it was facts though. I'm just saying what they said. He said. He said who said that.
For me, Mount Rushmore go Pac, Snoop, Jay-Z, Kanye. Drake on my Mount Rushmore of this era, but all time he not there yet. The freestyle was decent, but I've heard better from Jay-Z. But I like the fact that he got at everybody that's been smutting his name. Wonder how Drake gonna respond back. But let me know in the comment section what you think. And hit that like button. Let's get the video to 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, 1,000 likes, hit that hype. Roll to 40,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications so you can be updated every time I drop. Clip Reacts Reloaded. The next one, another one. Gone.